Hey Aries, it's going to be your basic bitch general forecast going into the month of August. I'm going to try to forecast you between now and the middle of August, August 14th. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I read for your sign next. If you comment, I will give you a free Celtic Cross reading between now and the middle of August. Depending on how long your messages run, I'll give you as many guidance at the end from the guides as possible. And I'm doing something different, you guys. So as my channel is growing and taking off, I skip around the zodiac in order of what helps me determine what sign to read for next is the most watches. So Pisces won for my last general and love messages with 123 watches, and then Sagittarius, and then Aries and Cancer were next. So today I'm going to do as many as I can, but I'm playing favorites to Aries and to Cancer today. I'm so appreciative of your support. I'm not here to make a fortune or to become famous, you guys. I'm just one basic bitch that really wants to help people connect to themselves and adult that shit because universe is watching. So that being said, let's get into it. Universe for Aries. For Aries, universe. For Aries moving into August 1st through the 14th. Yo, things are already flipping out. Ace of Cups. Universe for Aries, those born on Earth between March 21st and April 29th. For Aries, universe. These two want to come out. Four of Swords in reverse and Queen of Wands in reverse. Shit, y'all. Forced rest. Forced rest and could be dealing with another fire sign, or you yourself are in a situation where, let me just talk about it now. So Four of Swords is like you were forced to take a break. You were just going in some way with your actions, with your thoughts. It's air energy, and it's forced you to pause. You must stop. You must meditate. I'm sensing a health issue possibly for some of you. But Queen of Wands in reverse, oof, Aries, if you're embodying this, you know, as an Aries, you can get into King or Queen of Wands energy in the reverse or in the upright. It's in our nature to do that, you know, with all the signs. But Queen of Wands in reverse, let me tell you about this energy. If you'll know it when you see it. And again, you could be embodying it. This is not your friend, and there might be a reason for it. If it's a health issue, it could have to do with your reproductive organs just quite literally being on fire. I don't know why I just heard that, but I did. It can also be moving into August that you or another person is embodying this shit energy, which is, and you may have your reasons, okay? This person is manipulative, they're jealous, they mess with your head. They cut off the warmth, a friendship ending. This person could be a control freak, and they might play mind games with you. Or you could just be really having a hard time just embodying the best of yourself. Like your thoughts might be leading you to being a bit destructive, being a bit selfish. Not wanting to pour the warmth onto a situation, possibly Aries, and it's got you in a forced stop. So from now until the middle of August, you are taking a moment to pause. You might be having a hard time facing something and being clear about it. Dang you. Universe, what else for Aries, please? Moving through August. What else for Aries, please? But the Fool, that's good. Okay, great, good. Whatever this forced stop is about, and you know, this Queen of Wands in reverse moment that you guys have been facing, I feel as though you're coming into August with this. I'm also feeling like gastrointestinal shit too for some of you. I'm sorry. This is like healthy-ish. health-ish, but it could be relationship-ish as well. Um, it's certainly, but anyways, moving in through August, Aries, you're going to have this full moment. We'll see if it's good or not, but the full and the upright's usually great. It's a new start to something, a new cycle for you. It's immature, it's brand new. You're really going to take a leap, you could take a risk with something. And take a new path and a new journey. It's the start of a new cycle. You might not be incredibly prepared for it. It may cause you to have to do some juggling and balancing in your life with this deck. That's what he has to do. Let's see if you should go for it or not, okay? Because the Fool is always great. Trusting your intuition, taking a leap of faith. It may be regards to your health. I don't know. Universe for Aries at the center of it all, moving into August. Telling me to pull from the middle of the deck a lot for you, Aries, moving into the middle of August. The Hermit in reverse. Well, you might be, you want to start something new, but you might be a little depressed right now, Aries. That's what this Four of Swords might be, is like a halt and a forced stop. It's Virgo energy, but not in the best way. You're spending a lot of time. You may be starting to spend more time alone, but you may be having a hard time facing something, perhaps. In August, you may seclude yourself a little bit for sure, because it looks like maybe you're having a hard time facing something. You want this new start, but this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, I think, is really hanging you up, and you're going to get stubborn in your seclusion even. It's weird. It's like, here's this new start you want to have, but here's this sudden, like, having a hard time facing it, having a hard time facing something. You may even have a hard time facing the fact that you have to start something new for whatever reason, whatever part of your life. If it's a person, this is a person that has a hard time facing their demons. And also, like, not listening to advice, not listening to a doctor, not listening to a therapist, and being comforted by your seclusion, or that person is comforted by their seclusion. It's always a moment where you have to stop running away from the distractions you have in your life and deal with something. Okay, Aries? That's the deal. Moving through August for Aries after this Hermit moment. Because, Jupiter is going to station direct. It's been in retrograde. It's the lesser talked about retrograde, but Jupiter has this enormous effect on us because everything in the solar system, we're revolving around the sun, but Jupiter is the shit, and it's really holding us together in a lot of ways. We're very beholden to it. You might be fighting expansion in some way, or having a hard time accepting like a diagnosis of something if it's health, possibly, Aries. I'm sorry, my loves. I love you guys. You're my neighbors right across the wheel. I have a special relationship with Aries. Let's see what else. Universe, help me give my Aries some more information here. Moving through August. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, well, this makes me happy to see. Ten of Swords is defiance over defeat. Like, I'm not going to let this beat me. I'm not going to let this keep me down. Something has hurt you. A past cycle has hurt you. You want to start over new and look on it with fresh, new eyes. But moving through to the middle of August, Aries is going to have to get over a pain. It could, again, if it's a health thing, something is stabbing through your body in multiple parts of it in your torso, from your throat chakra all the way down into your reproductive organs, you guys, and maybe even lower. But I'm so hearing health for a lot of you. But if it's a relationship, like with this Queen of Wands energy, just trying to be controlling and not facing a situation in the healthiest way. If that's a person or a relationship for you, or a situation, it hurt. It stabbed you in the back. You might have listen, these cards are here, Aries, but they're in the reverse. This is just a forecast, okay? There's nothing saying that you cannot dig into this Fool moment and flip this Hermit into the upright for yourself, okay? You're in charge of yourself here on earth. This reading, this message is just telling you, if you let things play out and do not live mindfully and consciously, this card will stay in the reverse. You can flip it into the upright. But even if you don't, and you just have that moment where you have a hard time facing something, eventually I think that you will, Aries, or you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna be defiant, I'm gonna get over this pain and move on from it, whatever it is. Good. Universe, coming through to the middle of August for Aries, coming through to the middle of August and being released out of Jupiter retrograde for Aries, please. Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, you might have a really hard time deciding what you're going to come to a place in the middle of the month, Aries, where you're going to have a hard time deciding what to do. And you may have a hard time trusting your intuition. You may be overwhelmed by decisions that you have to make in your life. But ultimately, Seven of Cups in reverse is great because I feel like in the past, this was in the upright for you. And you had a lot of choices, but you were cautious because you had to observe everything closely. In the reverse, it's about you taking hold of it's Piscean energy too. It's about you taking hold of your fantasies and your illusions before you kind of before you act and before you find that drive within to reach out for one of those cups. And you may really get to a moment where your own inner power may make these illusions kind of come to life for you, and you can see the truth of a situation. If it's relationships, you're going to kind of get to a place where it's time to stop wishing for something better and actually go out and seek it. Manifest is a verb, okay? You can't just sit here and window shop with these cups, Aries. You're going to get to a place where you need to channel your emotional drive to get what you deserve. And you're going to get to a place, hopefully, where, you're not going to stand aside and hope for something better. You're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to do something. You've been avoiding it. You're going to get over this pain, though, and be defiant and avoid it. I'm excited about that Fool moment for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. And what I aspected above the Hermit, let's see what's underneath. Oh, something's made you need to be strong. Realizing that somebody might have pulled one over on you. Oh, I see the Page of Cups under here as well. It might have been like a love offering, an idea of some kind, a death of a cycle too. Eight of Wands, messaging with someone, ideas coming in hot. Might have played house with somebody in some way and tried out a relationship or a trial run of a job. Eesh, that's a lot. I can't aspect it much further than that. But what this tells me over the Hermit in reverse is that the first couple weeks of August, Aries, is going to be really about you taking a step back and looking at, what am I working towards? What am I being acknowledged for? What do I think my best skills are? What do I think my weaknesses are? What do I need to be focusing on? Teamwork might be something that you're having a hard time dealing with. You want to deal with it. And in relationships, you're like in Three of Pentacles at that point in the journey has kind of pushed past a comfort zone, and you're moving to a whole new level, because the Two of Pentacles is the juggling and getting it off the ground. Now you're at a whole new level. Like Three of Pentacles is, holy shit, this shit is real, yo. Like, I'm deep in it. And you might go, oh, I don't know if I can do this. You can do it. I promise you can. I know you can. You're Aries, yo. You're fucking Aries. Love your energy. Universe, let's aspect and clarify these further. Universe for Aries. Under the Four of Swords in reverse, under the Four of Swords in reverse for Aries. I feel it. I know where it is. It's here. Death in reverse. Well, you've had a sudden pause because a cycle suddenly ended. Now I know why this Fool card might be here a little bit. And like it hurt, it was difficult. Death is major arcana, so something about a major cycle. And if it's health, I'm seeing like full hysterectomy for some of you. God, I'm getting a lot of health messages. But out of the ashes, something new will come. Death is a wonderful card to get, no matter how fucking painful it is, okay? Death, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, which is disruption, and the World card, no matter how welcome they are or unwelcome and how stressful they are, I promise you it is what you are meant to do on earth. It is about your soul journey. Whatever month is about for you, you're going to have a soul level death, or you recently have, and you're going to rise out of the ashes and have clarity and move forward in a better direction. Okay? Good stuff. But tell me more about that Queen of Wands in reverse. You're working so tirelessly about something day and night. And we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse too. So something had a lot of fire and passion, and you might just be so cut off from your own. I feel like if this is you, Aries, something is like really just thrown you off and you're having a hard time embodying your best self. I think it pissed you off. I think you don't want to act on a situation that you've been working incredibly hard towards figuring out. Yeah. And Knight of Swords in reverse feels used. They're all done acting because they really feeling like somebody took them for a ride in some way. You put all your energy into something, Aries, and it just wasn't fruitful. It wasn't the thing. It wasn't what you thought it was. You've been working towards it though, and I think you're done doing that now. Good. If that's the case, good. I'm moving things over too much. Universe, under the Fool, please, for Aries. Under the Fool, please. Strength. Well, whatever this new journey is that you want to take, I'm sensing this whole reading, I've been feeling like this new cycle is something you are a little afraid of, and that it requires you to be really strong. It's Leo energy. Yeah, it's Leo energy. And whenever I see this Strength card, it's about you need to take a new cycle with this Fool card, and it's requiring you to take a journey alone, and that you're going to have to confront some things that weaken you. That's why this Hermit's here. Universe, aspect the Hermit in reverse, please. Further aspect Strength into the Hermit in reverse, please. Five of Cups in reverse. Well, you're really wanting to move on from a situation and stop crying over spilled milk, that think you're ready to use the resources available to you emotionally. You might want to reach out for help, but you're going to have a hard time doing that. But the resources are there for you, Aries. You do have friends around you that love you, and you don't have to be afraid. I'm hearing them say you don't have to go this alone, Aries, for sure. And yes, you have to be strong, and you're going to have to face something. You might have been crying over spilled milk about something. You're going to get over it. I feel that you will, especially with this Three of Pentacles over top of the Hermit. And it's this here, the Star. Well, I think you might have been idealizing a situation. Maybe someone saw you as the Star and then they stopped seeing you as the Star. But again, with that Hermit in reverse, and the Star in reverse here, I'm seeing some self-loathing. I'm seeing like a loss of hope, like a contract that you were looking forward to fell through, relationships, like loss of hope, feeding your insecurity. And the sister card to it is Strength, okay? You might be afraid to take a new direction in a part of your life in some way, Aries. It's okay, my loves. Don't be afraid. Have hope. You may feel like you've lost some hope, but look, you're going to come out of that. I know it. What else for Aries, please? King of Swords. Yeah, you are going to be a triumphant. You really want to embody this King of Swords. You're going to, and the way you're going to do this is to get into your head and out of your heart a little bit and be like, all right, I can't stay laying on the ground stabbed like this forever. I'm afraid I might have to cut my emotions off a little bit. You might have to do that in order to get this full moment to happen, Aries. But I feel like you really want to embody the King of Swords. Get in your head. And it's not that the King of Swords is not loving, it's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're going to have to be a little bit intellectual. You're going to have to use your skills and use what you know. The King of Swords, it's not the knight, it's not action, but you're going to have to do something to make this happen. And in order to embody that King of Swords energy, don't be afraid to act. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune just popped out. Take a chance. This is a moment of fate for you. This is a destiny moment in your life this month, Aries. You're going to have to take a chance with something. You're going to have to spin the wheel in some way. And you need to know that once this Wheel of Fortune shows up, it will spin. And it will spin full cycle until it stops and something comes to a completion. This Seven of Cups in reverse might have to do with strange coincidences, fortunate meetings. Like if it's a person, it's an old friend, it's a lost flame. It might be a patron coming into your life, just a really caring soul possibly. But in terms of a situation, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is always positive because it's going to spin full cycle, okay? And take this chance. Maybe start this journey. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to get over something. But I feel like you're going to move into a positive direction. And then we have the Ten of Swords again. You're getting over something, a physical health issue, something that hurt you emotionally. You're going to triumph. You're going to stand up and get past this Hermit in reverse moment. I feel that you will. That's so awesome. Let's get some messages for you on how to deal with this situation. Universe and solar system. Solar system. Can you please give Aries some advice to deal with this current cycle between now and the middle of August, please? Rest and rejuvenate. So again, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. They're really freaking mirroring it, you guys. You must take this forced stop. You must go within. You must face this demon inside of you, your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, even your physical health. Clearly, some of you are having a moment where it's going to be a health issue and a forced stop, okay? I feel like this King of Swords for you might be, like a doctor or something. I don't know. Or a person that you tell me. I'm just the conduit, okay? I'm the wire that the information travels on. I'm not so much a psychic as I am a conduit. So this is for you guys to figure out. Please meditate on all of this. You're going to have a forced stop moment, so use that time wisely to flip that Hermit into the upright. Regardless, you are going to have some things come to light, and you are going to get over stuff. This might just be part of the cycle, okay? It's okay. We have our ups and downs. Solar system for Aries. Fulfillment of wishes, wish fulfillment, 10 of Pentacles. Focus on your pentacles. Focus on wish fulfillment. If you have lots of friends, and I'm hearing that some of you have a lot of good friends and prosperity. You have helping, it's not the Six, but there's generosity and abundance around you in every way. I feel like a lot of you, I'm hearing them, your guides say, they've worked hard and they're really getting to a place in their life where they have reached, this wish fulfillment, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, where they have happiness and abundance emotionally in their life. I'm seeing lots of friends in love. They want you to go towards that. What else for Aries, please? What else for Aries? Wisdom. So we have the Hierophant. Remember when I just said you need a new doctor? Turn to someone else for support and advice. That's really important. And take a journey towards that. Also, the Hermit. Have a Hermit. Yeah, and it's, yeah, see? It's not the Hermit, but it's the Hierophant. Seek advice of others. If you're in school, stay in school. If this is about going to school, go to school. Take that new job. Go on your own. And it's also about paying attention to rules and regulations in the system in some way. And you might be focused a lot on that. And you should be. The solar system wants you to be. What else? Awareness. So this is the Magician and it's in the reverse. You might be having a hard time manifesting right now, Aries. This whole cycle might make you feel like you're kind of in a rut. Something might be holding you back. Pay attention to whatever's holding you back. Pay attention to anything that's blocking your flow and blocking your juice, Aries, and fix that. Because either way, there's a hindrance that's quite possibly within yourself that you need to get to the bottom of. Do not deny yourself this Hermit moment. Do not deny yourself the wisdom that can be gained from this experience and facing it. I know it's hard, but it's going to cause you to not be able to manifest. There's nothing saying you can't get this Magician into the upright. Like I can feel it in my chest and your guide saying they've got this. They have it within them to flip it into the upright. So don't run from things that you can't face. Archangels, you are for us and we are for you. The beings that Source created to watch over and guide and love all things here on earth, all life here on earth. I know you love us so much. Hello, my angels. Here they are. I love talking to them. I wish you guys could feel it, how much they love us. They have such pure intentions. Archangels, I want the archangels to come forward. Please, my big time, big dogs in the sky. Can you give Aries some advice? Yes, they can. Patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Jophiel wants you to be patient in this situation. And King of Swords can be a little impatient. It's not in the reverse, but like he wants action and he has expectations. And I feel like Aries, you know, even though you're a fire sign, I see you guys embody that divine masculine, whether you're a man or a woman. And I often see you guys being King of Swords. This is not bad, okay? But sometimes King of Swords can have some high expectations. Be patient with yourself, especially with this wheel. It might spin around a few more times before you jump off and have this come to completion. Jophiel would like for you to be patient. What else for Aries, archangels? What else? Compassion. Zadkiel. I have been praying to Zadkiel and with Zadkiel a lot. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all people involved, including yourself. Have compassion for yourself. You might experience a bit of denial or like a block up, like what am I really working towards? Be patient, have compassion. I feel like your strength might be tested. Teaching and learning, wisdom. Zadkiel again. Gosh, a double message from Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Learn and grow. Learn and share. Abundantly expand. You know, societal love is so important. I receive a lot of messages about that, and sharing what you know and passing on what you learn with others. Learning and teaching, that will bring us to an age of Aquarius, people. That will help us overcome so much of the toxicity in our society right now. Focus on that. One more, archangels. Anybody else want to come forward? I feel they do. Comfort, Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. If you're having a health issue, Azrael can help you stay strong, okay? Even if it's an emotional heart issue. Yeah. Zodiac. Zodiac. More messages from solar system. Signs, constellations, planets, seasons here on Earth. Zodiac. Talk to me, Zodiac, about Aries. About my Aries between now and the middle of August 2019. The first house. What people see and the impression you give. Please Google the first house. Figure out what's in your first house. The Zodiac is telling me to tell you that you need to focus on this. Oh, I can feel it tingling all through my body. What impression are you giving people? Also, it's take a look in the mirror at yourself. And Hermit in reverse is having a hard time doing that. You can do it, Aries. Focus on your first house. We got a house. We have a constellation that wants to come out and help Aries. Anybody else want to help Aries? Chiron, Jesus. Your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach and learn remedies. Aries, I feel like you're going to share your knowledge with someone and share Chiron is the hardest fucking lessons you've ever learned in your life. Chiron literally knocks you off a horse and then like runs you over, kicks you in the teeth, and then says, "Come, my darling, and get back on and ride this pony." Like it's going to teach you like hard lessons. I'm seeing you. Are you going to write? Who's writing? Who's sharing their story? I feel that for some of you. Do it, you guys. What else for Aries? The third house. Your potential to learn something new. Learning again. In your local neighborhood. Stay local. Look right around you. You do not have to leave Kansas, Dorothy. It's right. Oh, I'm hearing them. The resources are all right there. Focus on your third and third house. Find out where Chiron was in the moment of your birth. And again, your healing power and empathy. Okay, that's what's going on right now for you, Aries. This doesn't look too bad. I feel like this year Aries has had some shitty cycles that have been super hard. I know you're still going through something hard here. Let that hermit moment happen, okay? Rise above it. What will help you is healing power, empathy, ability, teaching and learning. That you're going to have some growth from that, and it will help you with this journey. Your first house, the impression that you give, and what you're telling others, and the third house. That's what you need to focus on. And hey, spin that wheel, you guys. This was great. I love you, Aries, so much. You're one of my favorite signs. I'm going to be listening to solar system and universe for you. I'm watching for you. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.